Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Yes, I'm coming to you live from my kitchen right now because I've had an incredibly busy day today, and being a Saturday. We had the federal election, which we all had to vote today, so I literally have been running around like crazy today. But anyway, I still wanted to do a video, so I'm doing it from my kitchen, and I'm probably going to end up doing a crypto cook-up, which is going to be hilarious. So I'll end up making like a wood-fire pizza eventually. But anyway, thank you very much to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting crazy in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you do that. All right, let's get straight into it. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence. It's very important with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that, especially in the crypto world. All right, so please be careful out there. Do your own research. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, formalities are out of the way. Let's go to the community tab, and obviously I did buy some more cryptos today. One of those obviously was XRP, which I'm going to talk about today, which is very fascinating. They could be partnering up with Swift, believe it or not. So there's a video that's been flying around. I believe it is quite an old video, and I'm sure everyone in the XRP army has watched this today. It's pretty cool. But obviously I did buy some XRP today. I did purchase some more XDC. Again, one of my favorite, most underrated cryptocurrencies that is going after trade finance. That is going to be absolutely massive. Reef, yes, I am bullish on Reef. DeFi, I still think is going to be good this year. We'll see how we go, but that is definitely a little hidden gem right there. And of course, I just threw in some money into Luna, because again, there's a lot being talked about Luna right now. So yes, I know all this stuff's going on with Do Kwon at the moment, but you never know. I mean, literally, it's the most talked about cryptocurrency out there. My Twitter feed is literally all about Luna, and obviously the other half of that is XRP, because there's a lot happening with the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Anyway, let's go to Coinspot. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Obviously, you can see here, this is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Please feel free to use the referral link below. You can get $10 in Bitcoin, but please do your own research, of course, with this stuff. All these prices you see here are in Australian dollars. Just to clarify, no, they are not old. It is the 21st of May and a Saturday. So obviously we're a day ahead here in Australia. Bitcoin sitting at $42,000 today. It has been flatlining for a long time. I still think it's going to go up in value well into these six figures, obviously because A, it's a finite supply. It cannot be manipulated by, other, projects putting so many circulating supply. It has only got 21 million, and that is it. And obviously the last one I believe was due to be mined in like 2,145 or something like that. I did tweet that. We'll have a look at that in a second. Anyway, Ethereum's at $2,800. XRP's at 59 cents. That is still a great buying opportunity. And even now, obviously, that there is talks that, Ripple and the Swift are now, proposing to use XRP. That just makes me even more bullish, because I mean, why would you want any other cryptocurrency if that's the case? Trillions of dollars are moved through Swift a day. So I don't even need to say that anymore. We'll get into that in a second. Cardano is at 76 cents right now, which is, incredibly cheap. Doge is at 12 cents. I have not sold my Doge. Polkadot, you can see they're at $14. You've got Tron at 10 cents right now. Polygon Matic's at 93 cents, which is nice as well. Crow is at 27 cents. Near Protocol is at $8.50. I was going to buy this a few weeks ago at $14, but now I'm glad I didn't. And basically, yeah, $8.50 is a bargain. You've got a Link here at $10. Stellar XLM is at 18 cents. Algorand's at 62 cents right now. You've got Hedera at 14 cents, which is nice. VeChain's at 4 cents. I think that's incredibly undervalued as well. Zcash, definitely one to consider as well. But as I said in my last video yesterday, I'm really focused on the ISO 222 compliant projects that aren't solely reliant on retail investors. You've got the Graph at 22 cents as well, which would be a good investment for Web3. IOTA, again, a banking coin right now. You've got Luna, which has crashed down again today, 20%. So I just put, another couple of dollars in there, which has got me like ridiculous amount of coins. But we'll see what happens with Luna. We'll get into some updates about that as well. You got Terra USD at this, Terra is supposed to be at a peg to the dollar, guys. Look at that. It's at 8 cents right now. I'm just reading the prices. I'm scrolling, so multitasking here. You've got Gala at 11 cents. Of course, XDC's at 6 cents right now. My other ones here, guys, are obviously Rose at 9 cents right now. And the other one here, guys, is obviously Reef, which I did buy as well. That's at, under a cent, which is crazy. And of course, XYO, which I bought well and truly at these levels. Obviously now that's at 1 cent. I bought, in like 3 zeros. So I'm still sitting on a decent bag of that, guys, which is nice. Now, if we go into crypto bubbles, and we'll get into some other cool things as well. Let me bring up the news right now. Obviously you can see on the day what is going on in the market. It is all red. There's so much red going on for the last, few weeks, guys, ever since UST depegged and all this stuff, and all hell broke loose from Luna. Oh, it's just crazy. But again, I'm still bullish on this, on my favorite cryptos. Luna is down 20% today, guys. I mean, it's literally gone, 3 zeros now, which is crazy. Who knows what's going to happen here with Luna? I'm keeping an eye on it. I only put in a small investment. Just remember that, a small investment. Nothing too crazy. UST's down 25% to 5 cents now. That's insane as well. Obviously, you've got Carver, which is up a little bit today, 2.9%. I'm not invested in Carver. XCN as well. I'm seeing this floating around as well. Let me know in the comments below if you're invested in XCN as well. I'll be interested to see that. ETC, FTM as well. I am invested in that, which is nice. It is still up 14% on the year, which is really good as well. All right, so let's move on to some other news right now. You've got Ripple and Swift, which is really interesting as well. Is Swift testing XRP? There's a very interesting interview right now on Twitter that I only saw, as I said earlier, obviously in relation to Swift using XRP as on-demand liquidity and obviously partnering up with them, which is incredible as well. So again, obviously, does it replace Swift? Obviously it can. They have a much more superior technology than Swift. And again, obviously Swift probably realizes this, and they're obviously wanting to partner up with Ripple and using XRP, which is going to be an absolute game changer. Billions and trillions of dollars flow through Swift every single day, probably on the weekdays. I'm not sure about weekends because, again, traditional banking systems never transfer over weekends anyway. But this is interesting, guys. We'll get into that in a second, obviously. And obviously, I just want to point this out, this article here. Cryptocurrencies that could make you millions. Robo-Ape, don't know what that is. I'm staying away from it, obviously. But you've got Ripple, XRP, and Polkadot. Again, I don't need to say much about XRP. Polkadot's an interesting one as well, guys. I mean, I think that's definitely undervalued at the moment. But as I said before, my main focus is the ISO 20022 compliant tokens. And again, I always follow the money. XRP is now obviously going to be used by Swift. That's just going to be mind-blowing right there. So it's crazy stuff. XRP Ripple has proven itself in the world of payment processing and has since ventured into other sectors as well. And that's another thing I want to point out as well. Ripple and XRP is, not just for pure banking, it's for other sectors and industries as well, which is incredible. And Brad Garlinghouse has made, mention of this many, many times. So early adopters of this coin have been able to witness outstanding gains. So those got in early, seen some pretty crazy stuff right now. And I actually know some people that got in very early with XRP as well, to the tune of 10 times to 20 times on their investment since its inception. The coin is predicted to yield yet another 20 times as major institutions continue to adopt it. So why would you not even, consider holding XRP? There's so many haters out there as well about it. But there's so many bullish people as well, which I'm one of them as well. So again, it has been able to battle the most traditional remittance network processes, including Visa and Swift. Swift has realized that Ripple is a far superior technology, probably the reason why they want to partner up with them, which is not a bad move because, again, two of those together would just dominate the financial world. So Ripple is currently seeing a major downtrend, as many other major cryptos, but it's being predicted to reach $1 in a matter of time, which, again, in Australian dollars, it was obviously well over that, last year when I started buying XRP as well. If you're looking for those heavy long-term gains, XRP could be one of them. I'm bullish on that as well. Moving on here, guys. Obviously, Swift teaming up with Capgemini to test CBDCs. I'm not a big fan of CBDCs as well because I just think they're just like food coupons for governments to issue and institutions. It's really annoying. Here's some updates in relation to the Ripple vs SEC lawsuit, which is just being an absolute sham. I think it's an absolute joke. So the SEC can't confirm if a video of Bill Hinman is actually Bill Hinman in the Ripple case. Ridiculous. So check this out right here. SEC is unable to confirm or deny if a video predominantly featuring Bill Hinman actually features Bill Hinman, which is ridiculous. And keep scrolling down, you've got Stephen Huber Justice right here. Look at this tweet. The SEC will neither confirm nor deny that this is Bill Hinman. I hope this is all just a bad dream, and I agree. Is this really the Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States of America? Is this what the SEC needs $2.5 billion budget for? Absolutely madness right here. That is Bill Hinman right there. Look at that dude. Gave Ethereum a free speech. Obviously has pocketed a substantial amount of money from Simpson Thatcher, who obviously backed Ethereum, and blah, blah, blah. The story goes on. A lot of corruption going on here. Some other news, obviously, XRP price prediction, Ripple readies for a bullish weekend. Hasn't been bullish, but there's still incredible buying opportunities. Ripple commits $100 million to scale and strengthen global carbon markets and help companies meet climate goals. Just another reason why I'm bullish on Ripple. And you've got here Al Jazeera right now, major news network. After Terra Luna crashes, regulators count cost of crypto. So speculating collapse of stablecoin puts focus on regulatory frameworks in South Korea and Singapore, which is interesting as well. Taipei, Taiwan, as crypto winter deepened this month, one wealth destroying event, the collapse of Terra UST and Luna coins, has brought the human costs of unstable cryptocurrency projects to the surface. There's a lot of them out there, and there's literally like 20,000 crypto projects out there. I believe Luna was a direct target of BlackRock and Citadel. That's just, I mean, it is what it is. They wanted somebody and a project to target and obviously put the fear of daylight into retail investors. That's just facts right there. I mean, you can't deny that. A lot of people manipulated this project, and a lot of people, you know, like in governments and institutions, targeted crypto like this so they can put forward their own stable coins and their own narrative to retail investors. So the UST so-called algorithmic stablecoin plummeted over the last week as it lost its peg against the US dollar, sent its sister coin Luna crashing to zero, earning about $45 billion, erasing $45 billion, sorry. The crash wiped out savings of untold numbers of investors overnight. Those people who were staking on Anchor Protocol. I was considering it a few, obviously earlier this year, and if not late last year, but I did not get involved. A lot of people got wiped out from that, which is terrible. This is why I'm so, skeptical on those high APR staking platforms. Again, I lost a significant amount of money on Olympus DAO, which was like 1,000 to 2,000% APY, which was ridiculous. And again, my MetaMask ended up getting hacked anyway, so I lost all that, which wasn't much, but still, when you think about it, it's still ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. Obviously here, this is interesting as one. Luna crypto crash. Can you profit from the chances of a recovery? Obviously, we don't know if it's going to recover. There's the recovery plan that's been announced by Do Kwon. It's going to be fascinating to see what happens with that. And again, I took a chance with it. Could it get back up to that $100 level? It's going to need a lot of tokens burnt. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, I took a punt on it. I threw $100 into it, probably $103 or $105 now, obviously after I purchased some today, but that's about it. So let me know in the comments below if you think that it will recover. This is interesting as well. On blockchaincenter.net, obviously .net, let me refresh this right now. This is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. You can see here, it's still in an upward trend right now. These colors right here pretty much represent the accumulation phase. So basically, you can see right here a fire sale on Bitcoin, but it still has been in an upward momentum right there. So bullish on Bitcoin as well. Let's go to cryptometer.io. Let me refresh this because it always changes all the time. Where the money's been flowing in the last day: Ethereum, BNB, Santos, FTM. I am holding FTM. If you go to the last hour, you've got a lot of coins right now: GMT, BNB, AVAX, DAR, Atom, ENS, which is Ethereum name service. I am not holding that, but I think it's an incredible project. LTC, XMR, Monero, Algorand as well, Santos, which is pretty straightforward. Now I'm going to go to Twitter, and I'll wait for this to refresh as well. But follow me at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Now, if you go here, guys, some pretty full-on stuff right now. Bitcoin, Rigmaker, Canaan has reported $200 million in revenue for Q1 of 2022. That is insane right there. European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde says crypto is worth nothing and should be regulated. They just want to push their stable coins. Obviously, this is interesting as well. Johnny Deaton, Elon, I am disqualified if SEC attorneys run to the judge saying above and about me. Deaton speculated that the SEC filed this action due to his personal vendettas and accused the SEC of being blood-sucking, innovation-killing cesspool of corruption. Well, they are. That's facts. There's no denying that. Obviously, you've got here SEC, blood-sucking, innovation-killing cesspool of corruption. You are hired. Jeremy Hogan, you're a legend. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 13 right now. Every XRP holder deserves what is coming. Years of suffering right now, years of FUD, years of misinformation as the industry is scared of XRP. Again, I'm bullish. Know what you hold. Our moment is coming and it's going to be bigger than you could ever imagine. Can't believe that's just facts right there. Always follow the money. XRP, XDC, IOTA, Algorand, Quant, XLM. Pretty straightforward right now. You got a tweet here from King Solomon saying that the SEC lawsuit through an entire full crypto market cycle, and XRP stayed in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Does that self-explanatory or what? Always follow the money. Pretty full on right here. And you've got a tweet from Stephen Huber again. Thank you for this tweet. The SEC claims that the term Bitcoin and Ether are too vague and ambiguous to know which digital assets are meant by them and whether they were on their internal watch lists. Unbelievable, guys. Can't make this up. You can't make this up. The SEC claims not knowing what Bitcoin and Ethereum are. Come on, man. It's just ridiculous right now. Fun fact, this is what I was mentioning before, the last Bitcoin will be mined in 2140. That is a long time away. I'm pretty sure the price of Bitcoin by then would be $1 million. Just saying, a partnership right now, thank you XRP News for this one, a partnership may be an ideal, though considering the experience and offerings and status of each has in the industry, it's going to be absolutely a game changer. Facts right there. You've got exclusive Shiba Inu and Red Bull collaboration. I mean, I'm still holding my Shiba Inu. I have not sold it, guys. That's incredible right now. So to see this partnership, who knows what that's going to go. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Sorry, my dog is absolutely going mental right now in the background. Sorry about that, guys. It all makes sense now. This is Johnny Deaton. The reason Gary Gensler and the SEC hasn't approved the spot Bitcoin ETF is because Bitcoin is so vague and ambiguous that the SEC can't distinguish it from other digital assets. That's just insane as well. And obviously, this is an update here from COTPS. I lost a lot of money in this, 30 grand. Terrible stuff. Please do not use it. It's obviously, absolute scam rug pull, which I've been, done a lot of money for. They've put up an update saying that their SMS update is going to be repaired by tomorrow. I seriously doubt that. Let me know in the comments below. But again, it's pretty full on. Fun fact, crypto Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin is the world's youngest crypto billionaire. Obviously because of those insane gas fees. And this is the interview I wanted to play for everybody in relation to Swift. Have a listen to this interview right now. It's absolutely insane.
Necessarily about replacing. There's a discussion surrounding crypto replacing Swift. So we did speak earlier where you mentioned that it's not necessarily about replacing Swift, it's about complementing it. So let's get some more information on this.
Okay. I used to work for Swift. I was Swift for 20 years, so Swift is flowing through my veins. Swift is the preeminent messaging system for the financial industry, which covers, say, payments, FX, trade, in terms of securities, etc., Nostra reconciliations, etc. What we're looking with the crypto, though, is where Swift would have a store and forward system for most of its payment transactions, and where you need service level agreements that in a certain time I will do something, but payment turns up at a certain time during the day. Here we're looking at the new network styles, which allow instant, real-time movement of the funds and visibility of those funds as well. So we would not have a situation where banks need to come back to you and say, have my funds arrived? It's 3 days later. I need to find out or find query messages moving around the network. There's nothing like that. I don't believe Ripple is going to replace Swift. Ripple is one of the complementary networks, which is going to allow those institutions who need real time to make use of that. And I think we're also seeing that Swift are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the Swift network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like FX.
Now,
So
I just slightly moving on for a second.
Yeah.
I'm just speechless hearing that. I mean, that's the first time I've seen it. Obviously, it's been around for a while. Apparently, I've seen in the comments of Jack the Rippler. So thank you for this tweet. But it's incredible to hear that, because if they start using XRP, in cooperation with Swift, it's going to complement Swift. It's just a no-brainer. And obviously, he did mention in there, if you just listen clearly, the fact that there's payment, cryptos, aka XLM, XDC, IOTA, Algorand, that are all going to be a part of this. Quant, Hedera, they're the coins, guys. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. So obviously, those other cryptos out there, there's a lot of them that are not going to be around. That's facts right there. Anyway, interesting stuff. We'll move on quickly. So US Congressman Byron Donalds has introduced a bill that would allow Americans to add Bitcoin and a crypto to their 401k plans, which is incredible as well. Who doesn't want to add Bitcoin to their retirement plan? I know there's an investing platform here in Australia called Raise, which I am invested in. I have been for a long time. They added Bitcoin to this platform a long time ago. So pretty much like a savings thing as well, but it's fascinating. It is confirmed now, Swift will use XRP for cross-border payments. Once they start using XRP Ledger, the price of XRP will shoot up to $1,250 per coin. Instantaneously. It is just 10% of Swift network. If XRPL covers the whole Swift network, then it's $12,500 per XRP. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. That is going to be absolutely insane. If it gets up to those levels, it's just going to be like winning the lotto. I mean, it's just going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're going to need to seriously think about where to place that kind of capital and invest that to continue to grow that money and not lose it. I mean, obviously, when people get that kind of money, they just go absolutely nuts and they go crazy. But you need to be very, very careful, because it can go like that very quickly, all right? Obviously, got some updates in the library case right here. Complete BS. Not sure why we are having a trial when the SEC doesn't even have to follow the rules of the court. All corruption, brown paper bags under the table. That's facts right there. Elon Musk, Tesla is building a hardcore litigation department. Now, this is what I really like this, guys. So check this right here. And I believe it's in direct response to people such as the SEC. Tesla is building a hardcore litigation department where we directly initiate and execute lawsuits. The team will report directly to me. Please send me 3 to 5 bullet points describing evidence of exceptional ability. Incredible, man. That's just unbelievable. And that's pretty much it, guys. Breaking Tag Heuer, the watch brand. I love my watches as well. Obviously accepts Bitcoin online. How good is that? So this is one of many luxury brands that is going to start accepting crypto as well. Cyprus has finalized a Bitcoin and crypto draft regulation that is bullish. Now, I just want to show you as well, just in quickly, Crypto Panic is a great app just to keep updates on what's happening in the news. You've got Norwegian Parliament here votes down proposal to ban Bitcoin mining, which is nice. G7 countries call for tougher crypto regulation following Terra's collapse. Why? Because they want to issue their own cryptocurrency and stable coins, CBDCs. This is all happening right here. Shiba Inu, Dogecoin and others accept a payment for thousands of restaurants as well. Why service members should buy Bitcoin. Cardano's fortune telling has some tips for ADA sweethearts. Majority remain in profit even as Dogecoin is down from 88% all-time highs. I mean, it's incredible. So get this Crypto Panic. It's just a no-brainer just to keep updates on what's happening out there in the crypto space. I love the app as well. Obviously, Luna Crush as well. And I just want to point out, if you look here on the markets, XRP is still ranked at number 10 on the altcoin chart. I mean, there's a lot of coins on here you can see right here in their ranking. On Luna Crush, another great app just to check out the status of what a crypto project is and ranking. Basically, it's the social media status, like the social presence of a crypto project. And you can find stuff that obviously before it goes absolutely nuts. And again, XRP is definitely a no-brainer for me, and it's awesome to see that. You've got all your top influencers right here. Obviously the status of the coin, some news about it as well. Top posts, which is incredible. Luna Crush is definitely a good app to keep as well. Let's go to CoinMarketCap to see what's doing on the market at the moment. $1.2 trillion in USD, $69 billion in volume, 44% BTC, 19% Ethereum. There's 19,500 cryptocurrencies. I mean, most of them, 90% of them, if not 95% of them will disappear if they're not using, utility, obviously like, XRP and all the banking coins. I mean, forget it. Bitcoin for me is definitely one that's going to be around forever, but these are the ones I keep talking about. XRP, Stellar, Algorand, Hedera, IOTA, Quant, and XDC. And XRP right now at 41 cents USD. If that price prediction of $12,500 US dollars, that's just a no-brainer. All right, guys. So again, they're the coins I'm focusing at the moment, and I'm just dollar cost averaging into them, building my bag slowly every single week. All right, so that's pretty much for the video today. And again, I will start doing crypto updates while I'm making like a wood fire pizza or something. That'd be hilarious. Or cooking a Sunday roast tomorrow. But stay safe, everyone. Have a good night. We'll speak to you soon. All right, peace, bye.